So we all want to make big changes in our lives, right? But what if the secret to making it stick isn't about finding more willpower, more spirit? What if it's actually about building something, an architecture for success? Oh, you know the feeling. We've all been there, right? You're scrolling, looking for that one video, that one quote, just that little spark that's going to finally get you off the couch and get you going. We crave motivation, we hunt for it, and we're convinced it's the magic ingredient for everything we want to achieve. And yet, what happens? A day goes by, maybe a week, and that fire just kind of fizzles out. The big project stalls. The gym membership starts collecting dust. It's this super frustrating cycle, you know? All that excitement, and then, poof, nothing. So why is this powerful feeling so darn unreliable?
Well, this leads us right into what we can call the motivation trap. It's this idea that if we just felt motivated enough, everything would just click into place. But here's a crazy thought. What if motivation isn't the solution? What if it's actually the trap itself?
So let's get real for a second. What is motivation anyway? When you really break it down, it's just a form of emotional energy. It's that feeling, right? That jolt of excitement, that wave of inspiration. And yeah, it feels amazing. But that's the thing. It's tied completely to how we feel.
And that's the whole problem right there. Emotions, by their very nature, are temporary. They come, they go. I mean, nobody feels excited all the time. Nobody's inspired 24/7. So if your entire plan for making a change hinges on a feeling that's guaranteed to disappear, well, your plan is basically built to fail.
Okay, and here's what's so fascinating about all this. This isn't a personal flaw. Seriously, it's not about you being weak-willed or lazy, it's literally about your biology. There's a fundamental clash between that awesome spark of inspiration you feel and how your brain is hardwired to work. And you can really see the mismatch right here. I mean, look at this. On one side, you've got your motivation. It's all emotion, inspiration, and it's totally temporary. But then you look at your brain's preferences, and it couldn't care less about inspiration. Your brain wants efficiency. It wants comfort. It wants to automate everything. It's a total head-on collision. Okay, so if motivation is the trap, how do we get out? What's the alternative? The answer is, you stop trying to run on the fumes of a feeling. Instead, you start building an actual structure, an architecture for change that works with your brain's programming, not fighting against it. And this whole architecture really rests on three powerful pillars. First up, you've got systems. These are amazing because they get rid of the need to make a decision in the moment. Then, you've got habits, those automatic behaviors our brains absolutely love, which take away the effort. And finally, the big one, identity. Because when you start seeing yourself as the kind of person who just does this stuff, a lot of that internal resistance just melts away. So, how do we actually put this into practice, like right now? Well, it really boils down to changing that little voice in your head, your internal monologue. It's about shifting your focus away from your feelings and onto the structure you've built. It's all about asking a brand new question.
We have got to stop asking this question. This is the old way, the one that keeps us totally stuck. Do I feel motivated to go to the gym? Do I feel inspired to write today? Let's be honest, if you wait for the answer to be yes, you might be waiting forever. We already know your brain is just going to vote for the comfy couch every single time.
Instead, start asking this. This is the new, much more powerful question. It completely bypasses your feelings. It doesn't matter how you feel. The only thing that matters is the process you've set up. What's the system say? What time do I go to the gym? Okay, what does my writing system tell me to do right now? Suddenly the feeling is irrelevant. It's the action that matters.
This brings us to a really important final point. Let's be clear, motivation isn't useless, not at all. It definitely has a role to play, but we have to understand its proper place. And that's all about knowing the difference between what gets you started on a journey and what actually gets you to the end.
Think of it this way. Motivation is the spark. It's fantastic for getting you off the couch, for clicking buy on those running shoes, or for signing up for that new course. It's the starting gun that gets the race going.
But systems are what actually carry you across the finish line. They're the engine that keeps chugging along on those cold, rainy days when you feel absolutely zero motivation. Systems are what turn that one-time spark into a real lifelong achievement.
So here's the bottom line. It's time to stop hunting for motivation and start designing your systems. And that brings me to the final thought I want to leave you with. Tonight, instead of looking for a jolt of inspiration, ask yourself this, for real. What's one simple, tiny, reliable system you can build tomorrow that will move you just one step closer to where you want to be?